What is up, you beautiful people? Stone here, and today we are back in the blueprints. We are on day 15, and we are right outside the, whatever this could be, the shack, the tombs again. Dude, discovering the tombs in the last part was amazing, because that correlated with the angels in the, oh, I forget what it's called, but the chapel, I think? And then we also found out that in order to go through the tombs, I need to discover the pool room, which then lets us discover the, was it the boiler room, or there's another, the pump room, which I don't think I've ever been in the pump room, but the pump room controls the flow of the water in the estate, so I'm hoping that will also fix the tombs, because at the tombs there's one part where I need to control the water, otherwise I can't get back through. So we do have the tombs again. We also have the trading post so we could trade items, but I think each time you draft a dead end, I think I'm going to draft the tomb again in hopes that maybe I talked into existence, and maybe now we can get the pool room. I think that's what my goal is going to be. We're not going to go in there. I think I want to go there at the end, or at some point once I've discovered, if I get enough movement and enough dead ends, that means there should be a lot of coins down there that I can go and get, and then I can either get a commissary or a what is it, a kitchen, so I can spend the coins on some more movement or other items. That would be nice. Or I can get the freezer, so I can freeze those coins for the next round. So that would be very fun. And the other thing we discovered in the last part is I have it written down right here on this little thing. I think it's upside down for you beautiful people, but yeah, and it might be backwards. But that's my layout. Oh no, it was right side up the first time, so that's the correct way. But each room does have a letter, but the letters don't correlate to themselves. They correlate to the room that it's in, and then it spells something out. So as in the last line, I don't know if you could see the last line on there, but it says safe. So it either says safes or safer. I think it's safes. Maybe this is one big puzzle to give me an idea of where to find the clue for the safes is. But I also have to make sure that I'm still paying attention to this, because all the notes I have on that are just a once through, and I don't know if the paintings I have are right, but in the beginning it's definitely an F. And I know in some rooms, let's just go for the dead. In some rooms they definitely tell you, there's like a blueprint picture that tells you the letter of that room specifically to give you more hints. So if this one is pin and pine, the letter missing is E, so that should be an E. So yeah, that is correct. But that's basically what I'm going to be doing, is just going and discovering things again and again and again. We don't have any yemmies. I mean, no, I do have one yem, but I don't want to spend it on that at the moment. Our parlor puzzle. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. Actually blue? Like this one? The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. So these both have the word blue on it, and this says nothing. What? Also, I need this, because, and it's also worth checking this table, because sometimes there's a magnifying glass on here. I think both the times I found the magnifying glass, they were on that. So one of these has to be a lie. And can a blank statement be a lie and a truth? Or a truth? I don't know. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. The gems in a box that is actually blue. So one of you has to, which one? I think it's usually easier for me to solve which one could be false. And then what would that mean? So the gems can't be in this box. So this one just isn't worth it at all. Gems are in a box that is actually blue. If this is false though, it's not in the one that's blue. But then if this one's true, it's in a box with the word blue on it. Which I think I'm more inclined to believe this operation of thinking, because I don't know if the game or the phrases count the word in quotes as the word as a word in the phrase or on the box. I mean, even though it is, I don't know if they do it that way. So I'm more inclined to believe that's in this box, and if it's not, then I should to solve the other line of logic when the time comes. But no, we will go with that line of logic and from going on into the future. So right here we have tag and stag, so it's an S. So it does say safes at the bottom as far as I know. I am almost 100% on that. The next line just says IT right now. It says IIGT, but I don't think that's true. That's something I'm gonna have to figure out if this room is indeed also a T. We don't want a chapel yet. I don't care about the chapel, because we already have the secrets that we need from there. The chapel or the aquarium has a dig'em spot. Oh no! I forgot the freaking aquarium doesn't have pictures, man. Oh, goodness. Okay, fine. We'll go this way. Who is over here? We got a hallway, which isn't half bad. That at least leads to another room. I don't have the letter for this room, but it is an O. That makes even less sense, because now on the second line, it's IIGOT. That's not a word, unless it's got safes. So something got safes, maybe? Like, it's a whole sentence. It's weird that it's top to bottom. Like, it's not weird, but it seems weird like this because you end up discovering the later parts of the clue sooner. And I think it would help a lot to just survey the whole place to get the answers that are all the way up here. Like, these letters would be a lot better to have than these ones, because right now I just have safes and then IIGOT. But so this word right here with these three rooms is got safes. What got safes? It reminds me of the commercial got milk, except this one's got safes. I don't know if discovering the greenhouse is going to be worth it, but I think it will help me in understanding if I need to get the lever every time. Okay, so I do need to get the lever every time. And the other reason I wasn't sad about this, because I think both the other times I've discovered the greenhouse, they've had an item in it. I don't know if it's certain, but it is pretty nice. And we got more dig spots in here. I was hoping that it would be a shovel. It was not the shovel. Also, the music. Ooh, we got the fifth part of... Wait, what do we have from the music stuff? I have it written down somewhere. Orange heart, push 3 up. No. Go outside first. Yes. Piano music, first words on the find among the white. Okay, so there's two different sayings throughout this thing. So it's also the first word, so trees. Find among the white trees? Is that what that is? I think so. Find among the white trees, because the other one's saying first word on the trees. I mean, that could also make sense, but I think it's first words on the, and then it's in bold. So first word on the sheets. So we already pretty much figured that. So the first word is on all of these sheets. So we also discovered, maybe I should also put what numbers I've discovered on here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in the first music room, and then we just discovered 5. So I wonder how many sheets there are. Also, making sure just in case anything happens, you always save your notes. Oh, hell yeah, we got the pool. I was almost worried I didn't have gems. Okay, we got the pool now. We also want... Oh, there's a key, a key. We got so many keys. So right now we got a bridge, and what's the other one? Bride. Bridge and bride are usually always right next to each other. So bridge and bride is a G. Yeah, we got that one on top of the F. So that one looks good. Which way do we want to go? Well, we can't go to the right. So we got to go this way. Now show me the pump room. It's not. We got a nook, a closet. We need to get the pantry so I can actually go someplace. That'll give us a little bit of money to play with. Also, the pictures are right here. Stars and stairs. So this is an eye. Yeah, this is an eye. And then we got some nice little steppies and some coinages. Yes, I know. I think that maybe the metal detector should only work on items that aren't usually spawned in the room, because there can just be things on different counters and tables and such. Gem required for the courtyard, but it does send me into multiple directions and does not steal my money from me. I mean, the chapel's nice because it's free, but the fact that it steals from you is very bad. Oh, we got a shovel! I got so many dig spots. Is it worth going all the way back? I think if we can't do anything else, I'm going to go do that. Pebbles? That's worse than finding a me in the ground, because it's smaller. Oh, turn it, more movement. Hell yeah, and we got the little coin. Dude, greenhouse, amaze. Do I want to go left or right? I think maybe righty? Righty-tighty. And then where can this send me? Frickening mad. Well, I'm going to discover the chapel, but I don't know if I want to go through the chapel yet. Also, does the greenhouse have pictures? It do not have pictures. Shucks, man, I still don't have that one. But if the third line from the bottom makes sense, though, that it could be a word, because it says CR blank CK. But I don't know. Crook is spelled with 2 O's, right? I don't know what that could be then. Crack? Crack? I got safes? The double I is messing me up. I found out that the IGOT makes a lot of sense, but I need to discover which one is it. Like this room right here, to see like what this is, because I don't believe that I got this right the first time around. So I'm more inclined to maybe step out in this direction and try to find things out, because even if this isn't a good thing to have here, this at least points up. So that means the other place that I can go to still through the entrance hall, I can make, and then make that a dead end, because sometimes dead ends are nice, like closets, so you can get items and whatnot. But the observatory, oh, I can't get the observatory because I don't have the yams for it. Ah, man. So the only place we can go for this day is through the chapel. So I think I might as well go through the nook. Through the nook, through the nook, through the nook. Give me that. Anybody else blinking at me? Nope. What do we got? We got crow and row, because these are usually always together. So that is a C, but we already figured that. So now what I really want to do is discover this room. And hopefully I get a room that has pictures. West Wing Hall. Why? No. Chamber. The next time you enter boudoir, gain 10 steps. Wait, her ladyship's chamber? Does this count as a bedroom and a boudoir? The next time you enter walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. Dude, that's so nice. I don't have the yems, and I don't feel like using my West Wing hallway, so I'm definitely going to the chamber. Also, I've never been in here before, so that's very cool. We got an umbrella, but it's not an item I can pick up. Is there anything else special that's in this room? Oh, telescope. What? Gaining an additional effect on each constellation observed in the observatory. That's awesome. I definitely need to get more gems so I can hopefully discover the observatory then, now that I have that in my inventory. So otherwise it's just going to go away on the next day and then I won't have the effects of it anymore. Ooh, her ladyship's diary is locked. Oh, and an upgrade disc. Hell yeah. I can improve a room permanently with that. Why can't I pick up the diary? I can only do it in this room? Oh, hello. What are you all about? I know I've seen your face before. Close it. Okay, it's got an hourglass symbol. Wait a second. The only other time I've seen this was on the kids' homework in the schoolrooms. And it's, my note says that orange heart, yellow mountain, purple hourglass. So, does that mean anything? I mean, the string on this is purple. There's a purple book to it. It's in a purple-ish room. It's like pink, magenta, purple. It's all sorts of shades. Oh, there's a king right there. I've been trying to pay attention to this because of the one puzzle. I forget which room I found this in, but there's a chess puzzle I found that says Black Queen on D8, but this White King isn't on a recognizable space. Oh, there's pictures in here. So we have plan. Oh, so this one's E. It's telling me that this one's definitely E, so I don't even need... So yeah, it's plane and plan. So it's telling me E that way, but it's also directly telling me E this way. So I know for the fact this is through. I need to put a symbol on all of these to make sure I know, like, these ones are the ones I'm wary of, and these ones are the ones I am absolutely certain of. So how does that make sense, though? What kind of word is E-I-G-O-T? Agate? Agate safes? Maybe it's... continuing off of the third line? CK, maybe it's no K, I. Maybe it's CR something CKE, and then it's I got safes. I don't know, that's not making any sense. Am I sure that other one's an O? Maybe it's supposed to be 8 saves. Crack 8 saves? Man, now I know. What room is the O I got from? It's from the hallway. So was this not... Is this not an O and it's supposed to be an H? I wish I could see the pictures from here. Ah, shucks. What the hell is the foundation? Does not reset each day. Why does that matter? Huh? Oh? Hole? Does that mean you can do something with this room? And then it stays as you do it? Okay, there's a way up there, but I can't go... Oh no, I can go that way off of the planks. Dude, this is awesome. What? But why is it important that it doesn't reset? Oh, wait a second. We have to lower this down? How am I able to activate that though? Because the switch is in there. Sends you down, down, down? That can't be the only switch though. Where do be the other switching in? Huh? Where do be the other switching in? Also, I think I want to go to the left because I got the car keys. I want to see if there's anything interesting in the car, but what we really want though is I want to find that freaking pump room because we got a lot of steps. Oh man, it's locked, but we got a decent amount of keys. Okay, we found the office again. Oh, I need to find a room with a computer so I can use this upgrade disc, but I can't with this. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw plans up to 8 times. Damn. Have we found the study before? Oh yeah, I think we have found the study. The study is the place where we found the chess puzzle. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Oh man, it's dead ends. Frick. I don't have the gems for it. Do I want to go into the study? Maybe the puzzle will be different every time for the chess puzzle if I go into here. And I think the study's the one that let me figure out how the painting puzzles actually work. But there could be cool items in the bedroom. Ah, frick, man. I don't need the steps, so I don't think I'm really that fussed about getting into the bedroom. And the one thing I really do want to find, too, is the walk-in closet, because we found the boudoir off of the fair lady's chamber, or whatever she said about that. That makes that special. What do we got here? This is, yeah, study. That tells us more of the secret. We've read that before. We've got tiger and tear, so this room is a G. It's 5 above from the middle. Yeah, we already have G. That is correct. This is still the Black King on D8. So that's fine. Ooh, I did get re-roll dice. That should come very much in handy because I think we only have the way off of the other side of the foundation. So having that is very good. We do have a key, and I don't think I have anything else. Face and ace. Yeah, they give us the F. Love and love. They're giving us words so we know how to pay attention to it. Okay, that's all fine and good and danders. Moving on. What is over here? Patio, gymnasium, but we're gonna lose half our steps. That's disgusting. We also have the utility closet that I have the puzzle to do for this, but I don't know exactly what it does. But I don't think doing it right now makes sense. Maybe if I was able to get the utility closet in a different direction, maybe down near the entrance hall, because I haven't discovered towards the left yet. We do have gems. I kind of want to do the patio, because that also puts gems in all the other green rooms. Oh, and this usually has dig spots. 1 dig spot? I thought it was always 2. Are you going to give me some? Ooh, key to the secret garden. What? The secret wait, is that all the way outside? Oh, we need to go outside for multiple reasons now. What? Secret passage? I don't care. You cannot see the floor plans, 2 of those. I do have the redraw dice. I think I need the redraw dice. Or I need to use the redraw. Redraw! With the dice. Okay, coat check. Coat check's not bad. We have quite a few items. We have the kitchen, which has some coins so I can buy some stuff. The commissary, I can also buy stuff. These are both things that I kind of wanted, just because the amount of coins that I'm going to get when I go back to the tomb. But I don't know if I should go back there now or keep exploring. What do you have for sales? Banana club sandwich. What does this say? Just plus 15 and then plus 10 and add morning room to today's draft pool. What's the morning room? Is it worth? I think it might be worth discovery. 10 steps, 8 coins. Oh, but I don't have 3. I need 3 more coins. Oh man, is you gonna let me find a coin in here? Oh, there's a coin in here. I only need 2 more coins, as long as I don't go through the chapel. Also, what are the pictures in here? I like that in this one it's not actually pictures. Well, they're pictures, but they're not like framed on a wall. So what do we have this one? Coat and coast. So if it's coat and coast, this one is an S. I don't know if I've discovered this one all the way up here yet. I don't think I have. No, that's a first of its kind. Oh yeah, we got the pump room. I'm picking it no matter what, because we got the tombs. And I also just got the sleeping mask out of the bedroom. So that means when I go back and I hit all the rooms, they'll give me an extra 5 movement. I don't think it makes sense to go to the chamber, but I can definitely go down and hit the boudoir. And that'll be nice. And if we can get another room, that would be even better. Oh, this is sick. Also, are there any paintings in here? I don't know. And I also don't know if I would wish to use... Okay, so pump schematics. Oh, yes, very nice. Screenshot if I've ever seen one. Thank you. Snap at that. Okay, tank 1, tank, reserve tank, tank 2. What's that say? 4 units? 4 units. Okie dokes. We're at 2. Does this room need power? If this new room also needs power, I am sad about it. Man. Never actually used the power generator room for anything. I mean, I think I turned it on and I figured it out, but I didn't actually send it anywhere. We got the kitchen, the aquarium, the greenhouse, the pool, the reservoir, and the fountain. So I think I need it in the reservoir to go down? Can I do that? Or do I have to, like, take it from someplace else? I do not want to kill the fish, but I'm also curious about if I do take the water out the aquariums, if there's anything in there for me. If I can just bring down the water level so it doesn't kill the fish, that would be cool. No. Okay. So I gotta do something with those. Pump schematics, pump control panel, water source selection. Do 1 pump 2 tank switch. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the reserve? Reserve tank, yeah. Does it say reserve on here? It says reservoir. I think the reservoir is the spot in the tombs that I need it to go down. But I don't know if I need it to go all the way down. But I definitely need to start touching stuff so I can figure it out. So if I do this, okay, go down. Now, what does that do? Or is none of it gonna do anything because I don't have the means to turn it on? Or can it do something now? Oh, okay. It's going in the kitchen. Why would there need to be water in the kitchen? Can I turn the faucet on or something? Does it need to be all the way up to be operational? I kind of want to go back and figure that out, or maybe I should wait. So that's in there. What if I click the reservoir? Okay, so that's going down. Yes, thank you. Keep going. Okay, only that much. So if I put it into the greenhouse now? Yeah. What water does the greenhouse need, though? Because I have the greenhouse, too, and I have the pool. And then there's also one for the fountain at the very... Is that fountain for the beginning? Can I turn this fountain all the way off? I'm interested in that, but I'm more interested in the reservoir because I have the tombs right now. There could be a situation where I have the pump room and the fountain. Well, you always have the fountain. And not the tombs. So then I'll solve that then. So if I do this, I can keep taking out of the reservoir. And then we'll put it into the kitchen. I don't even know how I did this, but we're doing it. Taking it out. But now I don't know. I still don't know if I need to take it all out. Because I don't think I want to take it all out, because then if there's no water in the reservoir, then I won't be able to go across. Oh man, I wish this pump room was closer to the beginning so I could figure it out. But I also don't want to like go there and then be like, oh, the water did lower, but it's not enough. And vice versa. It seems like no matter what I do, I might be wrong. But the only thing I can do is stick to one thing and then move on and do better. But it also seems like I can't take it all away. So the kitchen, can the kitchen just not take anymore? And the pool? What about the fountain? Okay, that's not working. I wish I could put more into the reservoir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do you mean by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that do be making sense. So is this like taking water out? And this is, I want water to be taken out, but this looks like it's also going in. What if I just lower it and then lower it? Taking water out. But what are these? Tank 1? What if I click the kitchen again? That don't do nothing. Pool don't do nothing. Reservoir. That's filling back up. I don't want that. So I have to go through that again. And the water's coming from here. And it's all coming from there. Okay. So it did a whole bunch. So take it back out, please. Oh man, it's not taking it back out. Maybe I need to... Yeah. Last time it took it out when I did this. So please take it back out. This is going to take a lot of trial and error. Okay, I think I've discovered how this is supposed to work, barring some maybe minor exceptions with like some of these things having 2 intakes or splitting off. But the way I see it is that there's 6 different things, 6 different rooms. This is describing to me that there are 6 different pipes. And then, wait, is there another pump back here? There is another pump back here. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, but now I'm starting to figure out that this 4th one is this 4th freaking tube right here. And then it also correlates to the kitchen. So if I want the water to come out of the kitchen, I need it to point here, but I don't want the water in this reservoir. I want different water in this reservoir. So I need to do that. And then, oh, it automatically does it by itself. I don't have to click the button if the button's already active. So yeah, the water goes out of here into the kitchen. So now this tank's empty, so I can fill it up with some other water. And I want to fill it up with the reservoir water, which is this one, which it should be, but I don't think it can if also that one's full. So I need the water in this one to come out. It can go into the aquarium, but the aquariums are full. I wish I could jump to get over there better, but we got this one. This one controls the intake and the outtake of the 6th room. So wherever is the 6th room is the pool. Also, I wonder if I take all the water out of the pool, what could be at the bottom of the pool? But we can't take it out because this reservoir here, that tank is full. So where do I put the water for this tank? Because it's connected to these 2 pumps. Is it also connected to this one too? It's connected to that one. So is this one reservoir connected to like 5 of the rooms? I mean, technically, because this pipe goes into both of them. But if I'm taking out, dude, the reservoir is the only place that's empty. And this is the thing I need to figure out with the other rooms. If I could like somehow waste the water, if I turn on the water in the kitchen, what'll happen? And one thing I like is it seems like everything works in this room. The power is fine. But the one thing I'm also wondering about is this reserve tank, which seems to be working off of this pump, which is probably the pump that I need power for. But why is the reserve tank important, or even on the schematics? Pump controls, yeah. I think I might move on with this day. Not completely, but just so maybe I can find some other things and play around with some stuff. Okay, let's see what the kitchen sink does. So I can turn the water on in the kitchen. Does the water like now leave? Or what up with that? Why am I allowed to do that? Is there like a cup I could get eventually that maybe I have to fill water with? And so the kitchen water puzzle is also its own thing? Or if I go back in here now, if the water for the kitchen went down. It did not. I think based on what we have right now for the pump room, I need to go back to the tomb to figure out if me lowering the water this much it did anything or not. And if not, then I do really have to figure out this puzzle for next time. Either way, we're gaining some sort of knowledge. And I can still... So we're bricked this run, but we can still discover maybe 2 rooms for potentially more things. Maybe found a freezer or something. I didn't get enough rooms. And also, the secret garden key, man. I'm thinking that works for the outside, the right side of the place with the orchard or whatever that is. I'm hoping that's what that's for. And oh, I need to discover that upgrade room with a computer for that upgrade disc. It needs to be an office, a security room, or I think it's the shelter are the only things that have it. So I can't get the shelter. So that means I also don't know if you can get a security room or the office like that early on in the house. There's definitely like a thing that goes on where like you have to be at a certain depth to discover certain things, but also the pool being like right after the entrance hall is both awesome and like I didn't think that could be a thing. So that maybe it's not, or maybe as the days go on, the pool of what rooms can be discovered change. Oh man, I forgot the garden doesn't need a key. It needs a freaking lock code. Oh no, then what the frick is this key for? I was able to find a coat check room, not an office or anything with a computer, but now I was able to... I think the best thing for me to do is to think about my future runs is to coat check the upgrade disc, so that's what I did. But frick man, then what the frick is this key for? Oh man, I wish you could find... Well, I think you can find multiple coat checks, but I don't know if it's like... Even if you do find multiple of the same coat check room, I wonder if the game will be like, wait, there can only be one coat check room, so you can just like retrieve or store any item in said coat check room. It doesn't let you have it like an option to put another thing in. Oh boy, and I just noticed there's a freaking... I don't think I noticed that shed before. And I also don't remember them being trees. I feel like a lot about this section changed over here. Like, what? Oh, have I made a wish before? I don't know if I have. I can toss a coin in the fountain. That's cool. I wonder if it's like this is like some sort of pseudo storage that you could just toss coins into every day, and then at some point, if you want to, you can go to the pump room and then lower the water down and get all the coins. That's like a much slower way of doing it rather than just finding the freezer. Oh no! I lowered the water too much! What the hells? I want to get to the boat. I can now get to the boat. Okay, now I know that the pump room situation is neither of the things I thought, and now I just need to figure out, like, how many pips does it take for this to go up on, like, the meter that the water is, like, each pip. Like, I think I had it down to almost half. So half of half is maybe, like, 2 or 3? Ah, no. I need to look back at my recording and figure out, like, how many pips I took away and how many, like, I need to... Oh, wait. Does that also affect the area over here, though? Oh, no, this water is still exactly the same as it was the first time we came here, but this definitely changed. But not in the way I wanted. We got so much movement and so many freaking coins. I mean, I could go back and buy food for the morning room, but then I don't have any rooms left. It'd be cool if there was a way to, like, smash a wall to make a door on your own. Maybe with the sledgehammer, but nah. And, oh man, we never got to use the telescope. We got so many items this run. I feel like there's so much wasted potential, but we did gain knowledge. Wait a what? So wherever you put the foundation is permanent? I didn't know it meant it like that. That's insane. Wait, let me just draft a room real quick. Do I want the den or the observatory? I could get the observatory, but that's less options for me. And in this run, I think my goal right now is to find a coat check and then a room with a computer so I can upgrade something. So I need more possible rooms, and I want more gems so I can discover said rooms. Thank you. But wait, let me go to this. Yeah, it's always right there. That's ridiculous. But there's no pictures in there, so that's like a letter you could just brick yourself out of, because I don't think there were pictures in there. Some rooms don't have them. But this one's P and Peak, so this one's a K. We already discovered that, so yeah, that is a K. What the... That's pretty cool. Oh, we found the rumpus room again. This whole right side of the house has just been a straight shot. That's crazy. Okay, so we found that guy. Oh, we found a chessboard again, but there's no piece on it. Why no piece, but have chessboard. And then this is Coat and Coast. That's an S. Yeah, we already figured that, but more story, Tim. What? Oh, man, I need coinulars. Oh, where can I find coinulars? I got dice. I got 3 pairs of dice. We're definitely finding freaking coins around this place. I also don't have a key. Oh, no, I have to walk all the way back. Oh, no, this is turning into a small disaster. Oh, man, this sucks the makeup of my layout so far, because I need a coin to go to the rumpus room and get the thing. I also need a key to go further, but I have the chapel right here blocking my way, so I need to find at least 2 coins to go to the rumpus room. Oh, hell yeah. So far our run, it got scary for a certain second when I discovered the dark room, but then I've been getting some money, some keys, some reroll dice, and now we got the security room, so now I can upgrade another room. Wait. No. I don't wish to do any of that. I just want to use the upgrade key. I gotta use the key, insert disc, yes. What do we get to upgrade now? Oh, there's a whole bunch of rooms you can upgrade. Okay, so I upgraded the Nook. How do I want to upgrade the Nook, though? Don't I get to pick, or is it something else? You will have the chance. Select. Okay, 2 keys. 1 key, bacon and eggs, which is cool, because doesn't that give me, like, 10 steps? And then it lets me discover the morning room, whatever that is. And then you will always draw a library while drafting in this room. I don't think I need the library, because I think I'm on the last 1 or 2 books. These ones are definitely better. I think the bacon and eggs rooms is going to be great, because that's going to give me a key and a bunch of movement, and then whatever the morning room does, hopefully that's a thing that's worth keeping. Oh, that's awesome now. Oh wait, did I discover the Nook already, or no? I think there was a chance I could, but I never did, so hopefully I get it now. Oh, we found another treasure map. It was in the library. And wait, it's the X is there? Aren't we really close to that? I think so. Isn't it at the library or right below? I think I'm still going to need a shovel to get it out. And I really want a shovel too, because I discovered the root cellar. There's like 4 or 5 dig spots in the root cellar. And then there's also, that makes it so there's extra dig spots everywhere. And I think I saw there's like 2 in the chapel. There's some in rooms that normally aren't ever there. So if I can get a shovel, I could potentially get a lot of stuff, but then I need movement to get all the way around. But this is also a day where I got some stuff. We got drafting strategy, the potential within, gems, planning your house, top drafting combos, making a connection, tips and tricks, words from the editor. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you are staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need to my house? Is a passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can be compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Dang. So this seems to be just like a lot of reading that might not be really, I mean, it's important to the game, but it doesn't add like anything of like depth or like story building. It's more of just like actually how it is kind of stuff. So I will read through this, but I don't think I need to make you beautiful people sit through it. But if you do want to read it yourself, if you haven't been playing this game and you're just curious, then here's all of these pages that you can stop and read at your leisure. So that one, and then this one, and then word from the editor, and that's it. Oh, that's cool. I was wondering what was the whole point of turning on and off the power in the gymnasium, but it says at the bottom left there that turning the lights off to prevent step loss. So normally I think every time you go through that room, it makes you lose 2 steps. Whereas the weight room, as soon as you draft it, you lose half your steps. But that's pretty cool. And I don't know why it's like, it seems like minorly useful, but still useful information to have. I don't know if this is correct, but I was looking up words. I wasn't looking up like clues for this because that's like absolutely not what I want to do, because I feel like a game like this, it's so much more rewarding if you just figure everything out on your own. And I was writing things down. I was like, so far that 10. The picture with the 10 has also been tagged, so it's like, what else could it be? It could be a third one. Sometimes pictures have like 3 words associated with them, unless it's like the bat picture, because then it's just a bat. What else could it be? Rabies? Flying? Those seem abstract. But the other one is coast, or I think I've used it as shore before. And then I'm looking at my notes, and it seems like what would make sense is if the room to the left of this one, the West Wing Hall, was a G, and I am certain on that, then the next one should be some sort of a vowel, maybe? And I was thinking A, and I was like, how does A make sense if this is coast and this is like tag or 10? And then it hit me immediately. I was like, oh, this is coast and this is cost. So now I know how to look at this with other pictures too, now that I have this reference in mind. Because an A makes total sense here. I just wanted to share that because I was sitting here for a minute trying to figure this out. Sometimes I just sit here looking at these pictures. I feel like I'm in an art exhibit, and I'm like, what is the meaning of this? And there is meaning in this, and it's an A. Okay, I don't know what this did for me, but I'm glad I took a screenshot of the picture on how to figure out this puzzle, because I had the whole thing, and then I was like, wait, all of these were purple except for the last one? And then you just have to click this a few times until it turns purple? That's how I did it. And I was like, what did this do? I didn't hear anything. Nothing visually happened. But then when I turned around, I noticed that the fan's on over here, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't moving before. So now the vac system is working, because that's what it said. Yeah, vac indicators. I'm pretty sure the vac has something to do with like the way the air gets filtered on the inside of your house, something like that. Something like the HVAC system. But it doesn't say HVAC, it says vac. So that's throwing me off. Yeah, this one is E, because that's tub and that's tube. We did this. I turned off the keycard stuff, even though I have a keycard, but I still want to mess with the keycard system to turn it up to high, so I don't have to use as many keys, and I could just use the card itself. Oh man, this sucks. I just realized I bricked the house. I have the treasure map, and I found that it's in the wine cellar, but I never got a shovel, and the shovel would have been great because of the root cellar. Ah, frickening. The frickening, man. The pain. At least I got more information today. I've got a lot more filled out on this sheet. So far what I've got filled out is it looks like it's going to say something about maybe I don't know what the SM word is going to be, but maybe it's something like smart games But, like, why would it say smart games? I mean, I'm pretty sure the one says games, but what else could be a 5-letter SM word? The first one that comes is smart, but smart games, 8 dates, crack 8 saves. So I should be writing down more dates. And because when I started to get this clue and I realized what it might be saying, I started writing down dates that I was seeing. And the one that really sticks out to me is the death day of Lady Clara. That was on 6/15/1983. So is just the 1983 a date to a safe? But then it's like, which safe is it? Because I've discovered, I think, like 3 or 4 different potential safes in this game, including the one that's in the shelter. But that has to do with the whole computer locked time system. It doesn't have a code on it. And does the code that we saw for the orchard count as one of the saves? Because it has a combo, like a 4-digit combo, like the saves. But this also is safe. Is plural saves with a V? Or is that like saving a lot of things, like actually helping something, like saving them? That's with a V. And then safe is like the past tense, but also is the thing that you store valuables in. I don't know, my brain's just wrecked right now. And it sucks. I didn't notice that the bunk room was my last room. Otherwise, I have reroll things. I feel like I waste so many reroll things because I value things a lot, and then I'm like, I don't want to use them until I have to. And then I realize, oh, I can't use them all. Oh wait, no, I didn't totally brick myself because I have enough coins. I can go to the rumpus room. The only thing I don't have is a key, but we will get a little more story. Hello, hello. Here's my coin. You can have it. You and the fountain. Maybe I should also go back to the beginning, and if you ever have any extra coins, you should just throw them in there. But now that I'm all the way over in this direction, I don't know if I have enough steps. I should have done that first. As it was foretold.
At the sound of a dropping coin.
Oh yeah.
You find yourself face to
Also, I have the volume up all the way in the game, I think, and it's still super quiet. At least to me it is.
suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Yes, please.
The image is becoming clear.
Wait, is that next to the fountain? That's not in there normally. So is this all gonna happen? Oh no, this is like way in the future. Why are there so many giant rocks all over the place?
To us both. Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair.
Yep.
I see 8 red envelopes.
Oh, we've seen the number 8 before.
Upon 8 pedestals.
Is that what's in each of the saves? Is it one of these?
In these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands.
Oh.
8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7.
7.
Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms.
Oh.
There is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen.
Oh man, I love this.
Great
I feel like the big puzzle in the game is this whole picture puzzle, and there's so many pieces. And now he's just definitely telling me like, hey, there's letters involved. But maybe not in the letters the way we saw. Maybe that was like a red herring because they're red, and also the game told me that red memos are fake, so everything in this game that's red is a lie, and I should not trust it. Oh, also, you're on a red space. Is this like the actual size of a chessboard? I feel like this is way too big to be a chessboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If that half one doesn't count, and is the red actually like the black spaces? But also, like, is that a real space, or is this a real space because they're cut off? Or does this count it? What? I need to look up a chessboard to see exactly if that guy is on a spot and write it down, whether it's right or wrong. Because either way, it's even bad information in a game like this is still information. So yeah, this is coat and coast. Yeah, I already have this one, I think. As in A. Wait, do I? Yeah, coat and coast takes out the S. So yeah, I have this room. But I do not have key. Ah, shucks, man. But yeah, I guess that's the last for me. Didn't we end it off on a story at one point too? We get another story. At least we're getting farther into the game. I like this game and I dislike this game at the same time for the fact that like I always feel like I'm making progress or progression, but right now it just feels so slow. But it is meaningful and it's still doing something for me. And it's not like the slowest trickle of information or progress in the world. It's rather quick, but it's all up to the person that's playing the game, how fast they're getting their information. So maybe the frustration isn't with the game, it's with myself. That says a lot. Wow, so profound. So let's get on out of here before things get weird. I do hope you enjoyed. I know I sure did. And if you did, remember these three things. You're beautiful. I appreciate you, and have a great one. Bye bye.